Hello, my name is Peter Parfitt. Welcome to New Brit Workshop. Now, recently I did a video about the Festool Cyclone, the CT VA 20. And at the very end I said, well, wouldn't it be nice to try it with the CT Sys, which is a baby extractor produced by Festool. And I said I wasn't going to do it. Well, I've had so many people badger me that I'm afraid I'm going to do it, and I'm going to do it now. And I'm going to crack straight into it. All I'm going to do is to connect it all up in a similar fashion that you saw at the end of my last video. I've got a brand new plastic bag which is going to go in the collector box of the Cyclone. I've got my wife's scales again. She does know this time. I've been given full permission. And so here we go. Now I'm going to weigh everything in grams, and that says 0 grams on the scales now. And I'm going to start with an empty bag, and this bag weighs 37 grams. So on my sheet of paper, I'm going to write down 37. I'm now going to connect everything up. The CT starts in its basic configuration, just the motor unit and the housing unit on top. And I'm going to take the short hose which comes with the Cyclone, and I'm going to plug one end firmly into the CT Sys at the back there. And that's really well seated, and the front end's coming out just here. I'm now going to place this receptacle on top just to keep it all tidy. And I've done that up with the T-lock there. So it's starting to grow in stature already. And now I'm going to take my black bag, all 37 grams of it, and I'm going to put it down inside the receiver here. Now, if you remember from the first video, you've got to make sure that this goes down inside really well, tucked into all the corners. I'm happy with that. Now I'm going to put the Cyclone unit on top of there. And in doing this, it's going to form a nice seal around there. And now the two are united. I'm now going to place this in here. Technically, I don't need to place it in there. I could have this sitting just here. It's exactly the same. And you know, for the purpose of this video, I'm tempted to do that because then it makes the shot just a little bit cleaner rather than having something really tall up here. Now the extractor gets plugged in here. That's in there, nice and firm. And then one's hose gets plugged in here, and this is the hose that we're going to use to suck up the waste. So that's all set up, ready to go. Next, I've got, actually bigger than last time, a little collection of dust and chippings, and I'm going to weigh that on the scales now. So that's 0 grams, and that's coming at 511 grams. So I've written down before 511, and let's turn this on. And that's it, all gone. And I'm now going to weigh the empty container, and that weighs 89 grams. So I'll do my first calculation, 89 from 511, and that comes up to 422 grams. And here's the second lot going on the scales now, and this time that's 400 and it keeps going 461, 462. So, sorry, I had to cross out the original figure, so that's 462. And once again, we'll suck this up. That's that. And I'll check the empty container again. Interesting, this time the empty container it's saying it's 91. I'm quite happy to put that down, not a problem. So that's 91. So according to my calculations, I've had 793 grams of dust and detritus going into the Cyclone. Now let's weigh that black bag. Now I noticed the last time I did this that there was a reasonable amount of dust and detritus caught up here. So I'm just going to give that a tap, just to do my best to get it out of the way. Then I'll just place that there carefully. And now I'm going to do my best to take this bag out carefully. And that's hovering around, it's 814. It was going 813, 814, but 814. Please forgive my crossings out. I accidentally wrote down 893 instead of 793 when I wrote down how much went into the extractor. So the amount that goes into the extractor is the difference between what we put in, which was 793, and what the net weight of what was put into the bag, which is 777. So therefore 16 grams have gone into the extractor. Now, as a percentage of the amount that went through the system, which was 793, it's 16 times 100 divided by 793, and that is 2%. So in other words, the whole system is 98% efficient. Now, I'm really pleased with that because when we did the previous tests using the CT26 extractor, we got 97.5%. So in the test that you've just witnessed now, that was 98%. So I think it's pretty good. I'm really pleased with that. And as you can see, I've now got a clear plastic bag in here, which means I can keep an eye on the level of dust that's building up inside. Thank you very much for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.